Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Boise State Broncos. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The Broncos have first and 10 here.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Banks up a first and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Broncos line up with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long. Continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Defense is coming after him. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press it, run, to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Broncos are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Broncos look to keep this drive moving. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. They'll run it to the right side. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver in an end around. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's a shotgun run call. A change of direction. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? An inside give now from the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion with the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Broncos come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. The try is no good, and we're still tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. This time it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. The linebacker shifting around now. And the back now goes in motion. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And now the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Will he score here? Touchdown, Broncos. That puts them on top in the second half. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. To contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The punt team making their way on the field. Running it back, it's Vega. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's caught from inside the 20. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A full down stop. First down here for this offense. Single back. Takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This line gets set up. It's a first down play.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense sets up with a first and goal.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And he's hit right as he throws it incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he is seeing.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws a bullet to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic at the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.